Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Princess Jasmine makeup tutorial. I've been doing a lot of princess content lately and Halloween is right around the corner, so I figured I'd just go ahead and slide a tutorial in. So let's get into it. So here I am, my face is already washed and clean. I kind of have my hair prepped the way Jasmine would wear hers. So the way I like to start is with a base. That is Fenty number 345. Now I have sensitive skin and I have very dry skin and I do deal with a lot of redness. So my first goal is always to even my skin out. Now I don't personally like to wear a lot of makeup, but I am an actor and I do create content, so sometimes I do have to wear quite a bit of makeup. My goal is just to always make sure that my skin is nourished and taken care of underneath. But I do like to go for a more natural look. Even when I'm doing, Disney characters, I try to go for a more natural, realistic look. Now I'm going to put a little concealer on that's also Fenty Beauty. Now the way I decide if I'm going to put concealer on or not, it just depends on if I look really tired, if I had a rough week. Sometimes I may put more. There are times I don't put any concealer at all. It just depends for me how my week went and how my eyes and my skin has reacted to that. Now for this look, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer at the corners of my eyes and smooth it outwards. I'm just going to put just a little bit, not a lot, just enough so that the eyes look refreshed and smooth. Now I'm going to set my face with some setting powder. That's Banana from Fenty. I'm going to put a little bit of powder underneath my eyes where I put that concealer. I'm also going to put some on my laugh lines or just anywhere I may have a crease. Now, I will be honest with you, a lot of times I do skip this step. Like I told you earlier, I do have very dry skin, and if I do not do a good job of moisturizing my face or prepare my skin properly, it'll give me a very cakey look. Next, I do my eyebrows. Now, let me tell you, my eyebrows are very inconsistent. Sometimes they grow in fuller, but most times they grow in very thin. I always find myself reshaping them or filling them in. I usually go for the shape where it is a little bit thicker at the inner corner and then it kind of gets thin as it goes outwards. Now as for Jasmine's eyebrows, her eyebrows they start upward and then they kind of go back downward. But like I said, I'm doing more of a realistic look as if Jasmine were a real person. How would she wear her makeup? But speaking of the eyebrows, what do you guys think about microblading? So now I'm finishing up my other brow. And at this point, I'm just doing a mid check to see how far I've come. So next I'm going to put mascara on my eyelashes, my upper and bottom lashes. I'm going to be doing fake lashes for Jasmine, but I want to go ahead and put some mascara on my real lashes first. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put eyeliner on my lower lids. Now this eyeliner is not black. It's from CoverGirl. It's called Charcoal. It's kind of like a gray bluish color. Now I sometimes do prefer this grayish blue color over black because I noticed when I first used it, it did make my brown eyes pop a little bit more. And since today I'm using blue eyeshadow on Jasmine, I think it'll also help the overall look pop as well. Now for the lashes. Now I am a lash girl, meaning I love wearing lashes, but I am not the best at installing them. I have always been fascinated with the people that get the tweezers, they get the eyelash and they just pop them right on. That has never been me. My hands are just a little bit too shaky for that. But you know what? I do practice and I have gotten better. I'm just not there yet. So now I'm getting rid of the loose powder. I don't need it anymore. So now it's time for the blush. For my face shape, I love for my cheeks to go all the way up. So I get the blush and I put it on the balls of my cheek and I just go upwards. I think it's always good to have a little bit of blush and a little bit of rosiness to your cheeks no matter what kind of look you're doing. For Jasmine, I'm using like a medium pink. So next I'm going to put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyebrows. Like I told you earlier, my eyebrows, I really do have to work on them to get them to where I want them to be. So I put a little bit underneath each. I'm just gonna blend it in. My goal is just to get a really nice, precise brow, since brows really do shape the face. And although I'm going for a more natural glam, Jasmine is known for her big, beautiful eyes. So I do want the eyes to have some drama, but I do want it to be very crisp, very precise, and very sharp. So now for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use a blue, like I stated, this nice blue, kind of shimmery blue. I'm going to apply that just to the eyelids. Now, depending on how dramatic you want this look to be, you may want to take a little bit of time and go a little bit darker. I'm not going to go too dark. I'm going to go like a medium light. I do want, like I said, a soft glam, but I am going a little bit faster than what I would normally go. But usually in this process, you do want to take a little bit of time. And also, I kind of did it backwards. You probably want to put on the eyeshadow before putting on your eyelashes. But for this video, I did want to give you guys a quick go-to tutorial for Jasmine. Now I'm going to take this dark gold color now, but you usually go light gold first, but I'm going to actually do the dark gold color first. What I'm going to do is take this dark gold color and put it in the corners of her eyes. You want to apply this very slowly and very precisely. You do want to put it, like I said, in the corners, and I kind of want to outline the blue color that I have on the eyelids. When I think of Jasmine's color scheme, I do think of gold, and adding that gold in the corners of her eyes will give her eyes that spark, that bling, and that nice focal point. Like I said earlier, Jasmine is known for her big, beautiful eyes. So if there's any Disney princess that you want to really glam up the eyes, then Jasmine would be that one. Now going back to that light gold color, I'm going to put it right underneath the brows. Now the purpose of me using different shades of gold on her eyes and shimmery colors is to create the effect that when the light hits her eyes, I want her eyes to really sparkle and be dazzled. Even if it's subtle, I definitely want her eyes to stand out. As I continue to insert the light gold underneath the eyebrows, I'm leaving a little bit of a space in the middle because in that space, I definitely want to add another pop of color. So in that space that I left open, I'm going to add the color purple. Not the particular shade of purple that I wanted, but I'll take it. You got to use what you have, right? So I'm going to add the purple here as you see. I really brought the purple in to complement the blue and the gold and just to add more drama to the eyes. The blue and the gold are the more prominent colors. The purple is added there just to make sure we catch your attention. And we don't need a lot, just a little in the middle. The last thing that I want to do with the eyes is add this white shimmery color. What I want to do is take a little bit of it and just kind of sweep it right across that blue, right across the eyelids. Now the purpose of this is to break up the bold colors so that when I blend it, I still get that light but shimmery effect. So I'm going to blend it in a bit. I'm going to get rid of any sharp lines that I do not need. Although I'm blending the colors, I still want them to keep their individuality. So I'm adding some more blush. In this stage, I kind of just evaluate everything and then I add as I see fit. Now I'm going to add some bronzer from Revolution. I'm going to add it to the top of my forehead and on the sides of my face. I definitely want Jasmine to have that sun-kissed bronze kind of look. And although I'm using a lot of colors on her face, I still want her skin underneath to glow. Next, I'm going to add my favorite thing, which is highlighter. I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose. I'm going to put it on the top of my lip, underneath my bottom lip, anywhere where I think the light or sun will hit my face. It's pretty much where I'm going to put highlighter. Next, I'm going to add some white eyeliner to the lower inner lids of my eyes to make my eyes appear a little bit bigger, to make them pop. Especially with Jasmine, you definitely want to emphasize her eyes. And we're back to the eyebrows. I am just going back over them to make sure the lines are defined and clean the way I would want them to be. I just want to make sure they're shaping the eyes the way that I want them to. Now for the lips, I decided to go with a pink. This is a light shimmery pink. I was trying to show you guys the name of the color, but I couldn't see it either. I wanted the lips to be soft and subtle but bold at the same time. So what I'm going to do next is get a darker shade of pink, more of a rosier shade, and use it to outline my lips. I'm going to blend it just a little bit. I want the insides of my lips to be lighter and the outsides to be darker. So all I'm doing right now is defining the shape of my lips and my cupid's bow. I'm then going to put some setting spray on my face to make sure the makeup sets in properly and gives me that dewy, glowy look. And I'll be back with the finished results. So guys, this is the final look. This is my version of Jasmine in a natural, realistic, kind of a soft glam way. Jasmine is definitely one of my favorite Disney princesses. In the comment section below, tell me who's your favorite Disney princess and why. If you like this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.